really familiar too much with the live anymore. But I do have a lot of people that have been trying to reach me, subscribers, people from convoy, truckers, asking me certain questions, trying to get me to go to Canada. There was some other thing they were trying to get me to go to. So I figured I'd come on here and let you guys know that I'm no longer doing any of the convoys. I'm no longer involved in any of it. And as much as I feel super bad for the fact that I'm not involved in it, because there are so many people that I miss that were great, that were awesome people that I loved. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I haven't been able to call you. I'm sorry I haven't returned your calls. I've been doing my own thing, um, trying to get myself back to where I need to be. I have a long road ahead of me, and I'm doing the best I can. That's all I can say. Um, I have a great support system. Uh, I have a great friend system. And I wouldn't say I'm happy because, to be honest with you, I don't even know what that feels like. I don't have really any emotions at all. I'm a totally different person, and I've definitely lost a piece of me that I'll never get back. But I've learned to accept that and move on. I try to talk to other women that have been in my situation. It's easy to point fingers at other women and not know exactly how to approach the situation. We need each other. We are the only ones that know what we've been through. We're the only ones that know how to heal, if that's even a possibility, to be honest with you. Trust again. Um, basically, just know how to be a normal person and not be, what's the word I'm looking for? Mm. You turn into a shell, you know what I mean? You turn into a shell of a person who doesn't really care about anything or anyone. Um, it's just, it's a totally different life, and I would not wish it on any of you, ever. It's been extremely hard, but I have come so far. And it's just not me that's come far. It's been quite a other people that have, come with me. We support each other and we talk to each other. It's hard, you know, nights are hard. We have anxiety, PTSD, flashbacks. They always say that, like, you know, it'll be okay once you're out. No, it's not. I hate to tell you, but your journey's only just begun. It takes a long time to fix what was broken. It takes a long time to find that piece of you that you've lost. I don't know how to explain it unless you've been in that situation before. I've talked to a lot of women. I've talked to a lot of men. You know, it's not just women, there's men too. I've been in groups. I've talked to groups. I've told my story. They've told theirs. Everybody suffers in their own way, and everybody heals in their own way. I'm still healing. I have a long, long, long time to heal. But I'm doing the best I can. And I'm taking it one day at a time. You know, I still get out. I still go out sometimes, and I still talk to people. Some people anyway. The trust is very hard for me. I don't trust people. I don't know how to trust people. I don't know who's there because they want to be there, or who's there because they know they can manipulate and take something from me. But the difference is now is that that's not me anymore. I'm not at all who I used to be. I'm a really cold-hearted bitch. I really am. It's the way I protect myself. And this is just the way it has to be. Hey guys, Nurse D, Crystal, Denise, hey. I'm sorry I disappeared. But the YouTube and the convoy and all of this is not for me anymore. It's just, it's too much for me. It's what they call a trigger. And it's one of my biggest ones. Before even thinking of another in your life, but doing sometimes opposite. Yeah, nurse, I know. Listen, I'm not in any way trying to be in any type of relationship. And guys are like the last thing on my mind right now. I don't need a guy at all. I really don't. I'm not stupid. I'm super smart, actually. I actually figured out that I'm actually a lot smarter than I was ever made to believe. I can actually do pretty much everything myself, believe it or not. I just felt that I couldn't. But what I've come to learn is that when you're so strung out and stressed out in what they call survival mode, your cortisol levels go so high that they actually mess up a part of your brain. The part of your brain that remembers things. I'm still dealing with that, actually. I really do have a lot of healing to do. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all of you guys. And I know people have been calling me and messaging me. And I tried to get back to pretty much every one of you that I could. But I'm not really like trying to like put my business out there. And I know, excuse me, I know that there's a lot of like streamers or whatever you guys call them. I forget. You see, I don't even remember half of this stuff. Um, I don't need them trolling me and streaming my business and like everything. Everything that's happened now is in the past. And from all of the exercises and all of the group meetings and all of the people that I've met throughout this journey, I'm done with that part. And I have to move on. And for me to move on, I have to forgive. And that's what I did. And I didn't do it for anybody else but myself. Because the worst thing you could actually do is live with hatred in your heart. Because that just makes you a really, really cold person. And I don't want to be a cold person. I really don't. So that's definitely something that like I have to work on a lot. And I'm nowhere near done. Nowhere near it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to do I actually started a TikTok. I'm trying to get a group together for women and men. I didn't exclude the men in that one. So, just so everybody knows, I understand that it happens to them too. Um, I think it would be good to have a group of people that we could talk, tell stories, tell our stories. Maybe tell each other things that would help us. One thing that you do might not work for somebody else, you know? But maybe it will. Who knows? Hi, guys. Thank you so much. I honestly didn't even think anybody was going to come in here. It's been so long since I've been on here. It took me it took me so long just to make this video. But I had so many people saying to me, you need to get out there. You need to go on YouTube. You need to go on TikTok. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to tell your story. You know? Because if it could just help one person, then I'll do it. I'll do it. Because if that one person gets helped and they don't have to endure anything like I did, then I'm happy with that. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Barbara. Hi, Lucky Me, Linda. Hi, Mom of One. I miss you guys. I do. I really do miss you guys. But I don't miss that part of my life. That I don't. At all. So I am on TikTok and I do want to start a group. Because I do think that if we had people to go to and talk to, it really does help, because people that I talk to, um, it they don't understand it that well. Unless you've lived it or you've been through it, they don't really get it at all, And you need somebody that's been on that side, that's been through the shit that we've been through. And I would really, really feel a lot better if we had a bunch of people, groups, women, males, whatever, to talk to. Because there's so many times that people sit there at night and they're just struggling so bad, you know, to talk to somebody. And you don't want to talk to, you know, your significant other or your friend because it's really not fair to put that on them. It's just exactly. They don't understand. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Miss Angie. I want to start a group because I think it would be beneficial not only for myself, but also for other people. Because I have been on the internet. Believe me, I've looked, and there's not much out there for, you know, helping us heal. We have a long, long journey of healing ahead of us. That is absolutely true, Kelly. Absolutely true. It is extremely hard for me, and I'm sure anyone else that's been in my situation, to trust anybody, anybody at this point in time. I do have very close friends, but there has been times that I've actually made a story up in my head that they were, you know, trying to go against me, set me up. But I know that's not true. It just makes you really crazy in the head, you know? It makes you sometimes wonder what is real and what isn't real. Was that real or was that fake? Did that really happen? Or did I make that up? It's so damn frustrating. It is the worst thing to feel like this all the time. To feel that you don't even know who you are as a person anymore. That you're almost like a stranger in your own body. I, for one, am tired, exhausted of having to feel like this. And I know there's so many of them out there that are in the same position that I'm in. And I just think that, I mean, you got to think of it this way. It happens for a reason, right? That's what everybody says anyway. So the only thing I can come up with for the reason is to help other people that are going through this, to be there for them, to be the shoulder for them to cry on, to be there when they have their nervous breakdown in the store, or people look at you like you're insane because you think you saw something that wasn't there. Or how about when you're afraid of the dark and you can only sleep when the sun comes up? I don't know what there is to do besides what I've been told to do. The medications that you're on, the treatments that everyone tells you work, the books that you doodle in, things that are supposed to help you, like the therapist, the psychiatrist, going and getting eye movement therapy, reliving every single piece of it just to get over it. And it is so hard to have to keep going through the same thing over and over again. If I could erase my brain, I would. I really would. And I am sure there are so many people out there that feel the same way I do. I don't even know how to treat people anymore. I've turned into such a mean and nasty person. And I don't even realize I'm doing it. But I have caught myself. I've caught myself. I've started catching myself now. I just, I don't know how to feel anything, you know? I don't know what it's like to feel anything anymore. I don't know how to love anybody anymore. I don't know how to be compassionate to anybody. Um, I just, I don't even know how to heal myself, let alone other people. But I think that if we actually had people that would be able to like talk to each other and walk each other through things. And I think like say like this person over here has a certain way that they deal with this. And then this person over here has a totally different way that they deal with that situation. But maybe their situation it would work for them and that one would work for this one. You understand what I'm saying? I think that other people could help us understand things differently that they kind of didn't comprehend themselves until it was explained from someone else that's been through the same thing that they've been through, or at least kind of the same thing. Because I'm not saying that everybody out there has been physically abused. There's some people out there that have only been mentally and emotionally abused. And then there are some that have been all three. And I know a lot of my group members have said to me that the mental abuse they feel is way worse than the actual physical abuse because that stays up here. And you don't forget that. That you don't forget. That just keeps constantly going and going and going. And it just doesn't go away. It's right there. And you can't do anything. You know, sometimes you'll forget and you'll be like, oh, yeah, you know, I forgot that happened, blah, blah, blah. And then you'll see something. It could be the stupidest thing. And bam, trigger. Triggers you right back to that again. My thing was, I thought maybe if I moved to another state, I could get away from it. There's no running from it because it's in here. So the only way we're going to do this is if we have people stick together. And we also have people that are still not even out of their situation, that are still trying to figure out how to get out of their situation. And those are the ones that we actually need to figure out how to help them. We do. I, for one, understand, like, if you're out and you see something, I understand everybody is like, oh, well, I didn't see that, and I'm going to ignore that, and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to ignore it. If I see it, I will interfere. I don't care. I don't care what happens to me. I don't care if the guy attacks me. I don't care. I will never sit back and let anybody ever have to go through that. Ever. When I first came out to I think it was a couple months out. I was going out a lot. I was drinking a lot. I was at the bars a lot. Um, I started fights. I didn't back down. I didn't care if you were male. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care if you were going to hit me. I will not back down. I can't and I will not. It's not in me to do that anymore. I do not want to ever have to see somebody ever go through that. Ever. And if I have to go to clinics or volunteer as speakers or whatever, I don't really care. As long as I get it out there, as long as I talk about it and I tell people, I'm hoping at least some of them will listen. Some of them, it will be like, you know what? I'm not going to go back to that. You know? Screw that. I'm going to break that trauma bond and I'm going to leave. And that's it. But I understand like a lot of women don't have that option. And that's why we have a lot of help. There's a lot of different help out there. There's a lot of different special things that we can teach you. A lot of things I didn't even know about until now. But now that I do know, I will make sure that if I know of anybody that's in that type of situation, I will try my best. Actually, I do know a girl right now that's still in the situation. But I did actually wind up giving her some advice. I did. Now, whether she's going to take it or not, I have no idea. Unfortunately, with her, there's children involved. And then, you know, when you have kids involved, it's a lot different. It's a lot harder. And I can only imagine having to deal with that. So I'm actually grateful that I didn't have to deal with having children at that time, because it definitely would have turned out a way different way than it did, because a mother will protect her children. That's, every woman knows that. But I didn't have to worry about that. But this woman, unfortunately, she does. And a little bit of a situation. And I know she wants to, but the hard part, help. You can't go to a therapist or a psychiatrist or take medication when the problem is still there. If you want to get help, you have to get rid of what's causing the problem, or you won't heal. And that's unfortunate, but that's the truth. What is that? A donut? Oh my god, now I want a donut. I haven't had a donut in so long, actually. I'm doing okay, guys. I'm hanging in there. I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's been hard, you know. There were times that I almost wasn't here, 3 times to be exact. But I'm here, and I know I have a lot of people that love me. I have people that will do anything right now to make sure that I'm okay. Um, I'm just, I'm trying to find myself, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. I mean, I'd be 42 years old, so, I'm trying to find myself at 42. But I decided I'm going to, I'm I'm going to be doing some stuff. Like I'm taking classes for something. I don't want to get into too much detail on what I'm actually doing because there are certain people that I don't need them knowing my, life at this point. But I did sign up for some classes. Yes, I do still have my Facebook. I do. I don't go on that very often, like at all, really. Um, Hi, son, honey. Um, I, I'm not really into the social media thing anymore. I've been super busy I'm trying to make a life for myself. I'm trying to do everything that I should have done in the first place. Thank you. Who's that? Kennedy? Thank you. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't care. So um, I can't answer that. I don't know. We are on different life paths, and that's the way it's going to stay. I'm on a whole different sidewalk. Um, I am with friends. I'm not in a relationship per se, but I have people that care about me. I can't be in a relationship. I can't be in a relationship because I don't know how to treat that person because I don't want to be with anybody, if that makes sense. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the truth. That's that's it. Right now, all I care about, and maybe it does sound selfish, I don't know. But right now, all I care about is myself. It's my turn. It's my turn to take care of myself and to do what I need to do for myself. That's that's it. I am determined to make sure that I do what I need to do. Well, there's always got to be those trolls in here, huh? I mean, why not? Oh, it doesn't even bother me, guys. It really doesn't. The stuff that comes out of my mouth lately, I would consider myself a troll anyway. I didn't say you were a troll per se. I was just talking in general. I am. Thank you very much. You're going to be a troll under my bridge, huh? I don't think you want to be under my bridge. Trust me. I might blow it up. I'm just joking. I do have actually, my roommates are going to be coming home soon. So I don't want to stay on here for too long because honestly, I don't really want them on my live because I don't really want to subject them to that. Um, a fart joke? I don't know. B, I don't have a wig on. This is my hair. And to be honest with you, this is like, I didn't even brush it. I took it out of a bun. And this is it. This is my hair. Woo! I don't even like care. You know, like it doesn't like I'm not going anywhere. Where am I going? To a beauty pageant? No. I hardly even leave my house. I like being inside. No, it's not a wig. Thank you. I appreciate that. But it's not a wig. Look. See? It's not a wig, guys. It's my real hair. Thank you. I do have to go, guys, but I do appreciate you guys coming in here. Now my hair's a freaking mess, and my roommates are gonna be home soon. They'll be like, "What the hell did you do to your hair?" um, I do appreciate it. I really do. And if anybody knows anyone that wants to follow my TikTok, or I mean, even on here, maybe we could do a group. I mean, if everyone is like up for that. I would definitely like people to come in here and talk about, their stories, and maybe I could help them. Maybe they could help me, I'm up for help. You never turn down help, you know? So I do have to go, but I will come back again. I'll be back. Don't you worry. No, I'm just joking. So if you do know anyone, have them subscribe to here or my TikTok, whatever. Doesn't really matter to me. I just want to get a group together. I don't care about how many followers I have, and I'm not looking for anything out of this. I'm looking for support, and I'm looking for other people that need the same support that I need. Thank you. So I'm going to go, but I do love you guys, and I do miss you. I do. I have. I've thought about you. Don't think I forgot about you, because I didn't. I love you, and I will be back eventually. But, taking into consideration what I said about putting the group together, and I really think this would be a really good cause. So you guys have a good night. I love you. And don't worry about me. I'm pushing through. Love you guys. Bye.